I have probably the most minor of brain damages. Probably the most minor because I stopped when I was 21.
Yeah, what's your number?
How many times did I get hit?
No, I mean, like, how many times do you think, oh, that did damage?
Oh, 100%. There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of them that I could think back about getting rocked and feeling my knees go, like getting punched and then keep sparring. Keep sparring. Spar 2 more rounds with that guy. Spar 3 rounds with another guy. He's hitting you in the face too. Like, you didn't stop. It was really dumb. You'd get hit and you'd get rocked. And nobody like sat you down and go, okay, let's take the day off. No, you get right back in there, man. Your fucking legs would go bang, like your legs would go, and you cover up, and people be throwing bombs on you, and you'd next day sparring again.
Is there a way to detect it, like get your brain scan so you can see?
There's better ways now. But I had a limited amount of it. I mean, I had the real getting wrapped in the head for me came when I tried to transition from Taekwondo to kickboxing. Like doing Taekwondo, I definitely got hit in the head for sure, but I didn't get hit in the head as much because it's hard to kick people in the head. You definitely get hit. I mean, I don't know how many times. I definitely got hit, but I never got knocked out from a head kick. But I got knocked out from punches before, or at least TKO'd. I got TKO'd. But when a punch hits your face, it's like your legs go, everything like shuts off. Like if you get rocked and you see like a person go down. It's not that they go down like, oh, there's so much pain, I have to go down. No, you get hit and everything shuts off. It just goes, and then you feel your legs like rubber. You're trying to stand back up. Did you just watch the last UFC where Edson Barboza head kicked Kevin Lee?
Yes.
You see that? He spinning wheel kicked him, and you see Kevin Lee's legs just go boink.
Yeah.
They just gave out for a second, and then he came back, and those ones I got way more when I was boxing. I got way more of those. Like I was not good at boxing when I first got into boxing. I was good at Taekwondo, but then I got into boxing. I was not good at it. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't understand the distance. Taekwondo, you didn't punch in the face. You only punched the body, so you had a real distorted perception of how good you were with your hands. And then once I started boxing, I was like, ooh, this is terrible. And that's when I was taking like probably the most damage of my life, of a period of like 2 years of like a lot of sparring. I did a lot of sparring. Everybody sparred. Everybody sparred with everybody. People knocked people out all the time. It's so stupid. So stupid. I see guys get knocked out. I mean, out cold, right hand to the chin. Boom! Eyes roll behind their head. Legs give out. They bounce off the canvas. They put a cold towel on him. They put some ice on his head. He gets up. He's like, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. You want to keep going? Yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
No.
You were just unconscious. You were just unconscious 5 minutes ago. And you want to keep sparring? This is crazy. And they'd let him. They'd let him keep sparring.
You did it from when you were like real young, right?
Taekwondo from when I took karate classes when I was 14, but when I got super serious, I was 15. It was like right at before my sophomore year of high school. So like I got into it from the time I was in the 9th grade, as I was 14, like that summer, like right after my birthday, around is when I started getting into Taekwondo. So I was probably either 14 or just turning 15.
I was going to ask, like, was there a point you could tell where people actually could be able to knock people out and give that damage? Because there may be, but
14-year-olds can knock you out.
Probably the whole time you were.
The thing about kicks is almost anybody can knock you out. It's really crazy. Like when you think of the amount of power that you have to have, like in your legs. Like say if you decide to put a heavy backpack on, like one of those outdoorsman's Atlas trainers, and put 90 pounds on, you could walk up flights of stairs, dude. Just think of how much power that is in your legs. You could throw your body up flights of stairs for exercise. Just hoosh, 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 hoosh. Your body is whatever you weigh, 150, 200, whatever you weigh. Your body is just launching that through the air over and over and over again. Even if you're a girl that weighs 135 pounds, you're still launching 135 pounds through the air. And if that girl fucking shins you, ba-blang, right on your temple, like goes across the jaw temple area, like blang, your legs are gonna give out, your brain's gonna shut off. If somebody hits you perfect, there's a video of I think the guy was I think it was Mighty Mo, who's this huge kickboxer. I believe he was Samoan, And I mean, just like typical Samoan dude, big, giant, fucking powerhouse of a dude. And he fought this little Thai guy. This Thai guy was 175 pounds, so much smaller than him. I mean, it was crazy to watch. And Thai guy's just moving away. And then the Thai guy roundhouse kicks him in the head. This guy, like, look at the difference in size.
Yeah.
And watch this. This dude just comes over the top. I mean, the difference between the two of them. Mighty Mo is a beast, too. Seriously dangerous knockout puncher. He put a lot of guys to sleep. So not is this guy in there with someone way bigger than him, but he's in there with a killer. But boom, look at that. One head kick, and Mighty Mo's down and out. I mean, back that up again, because that is a crazy thing to watch. You're talking about a guy who might have been 100 pounds lighter than him. And Mighty Mo's just a vicious puncher. Bang! He just clanged him right in the head. That's what I'm talking about. A girl does that to you, night, son.
Well, yeah, I was thinking more like 2 10-year-olds. Like, can they knock each other out?
That's a good point, because the thought process is that if you teach kids technique, don't teach them to just go in these wild fucking haymaker exchanges, but teach them how to do it correctly. It's good to do it when they're young because they don't hurt each other. Because they have little tiny arms and they just kind of touch each other, and they can't really generate knockout power. They just sort of, and if they learn how to do that from the beginning and then develop knockout power on the pads and on the bag, then you develop much more technically proficient fighters rather than brawlers. So the problem with fighting is, like, most people don't fight to the physical ability of their body. Like, they decide, like, they're going to knock this guy out. I'm going to try to hit him with this. And they think in this real limited, sort of linear, aggressive, like almost obvious manner. And then you got guys who see past that, who take things to a new place. You got guys who figure out that you can be like really elusive and confusing. And then you see those guys fight like limited, blocky, like obvious fighters. And like Anderson Silva in his prime is a perfect example of that. Anderson was an artist. I mean, you didn't know what he was going to do. He'd study you. He'd be moving around. He'd be standing in front of you. He'd be dancing. He'd just be following you around. And then all of a sudden, he'd just say, I got this motherfucker figured out. Bang! He would just move in on you. Bang! And you didn't know what was coming. Flying knee. You didn't know what was coming. Roundhouse kick, front kick to the face. You didn't know what the fuck was coming, man. It was a totally different kind of fighter. So the difference between that and a guy who's just like a powerhouse of a person and can knock guys out, but never achieves this sort of mastery of space and distance. They win fights through brawling and power and just kinetic brute force rather than artistry and avoidance and countering. Like Conor McGregor when he knocked out Jose Aldo. Perfect example. Aldo's like, fuck you. Charge at him. Conor slides back. Bop! Drops a fucking left hand on the button. Pop, pop! And he's the champ. I mean, come on. Or champ. Then became the champ. But that thing it's hard to figure out. Sometimes guys just decide they'd rather bite down their mouthpiece and let the fucking chips fly. It's not.
It's the funnest part of the end of a fight. It's like the last 30 seconds, 20 seconds when they just throw down.
They get crazy because they know there's no more time left. Yeah, they just try to win. They try to stop it. Yeah, some of those fights are awesome. Look, as a person watching, those things are awesome. There's two different parts the way I look at fights. Like, I love a good Diego Sanchez, Gilbert Melendez fight where they just fucking go crazy for 3 rounds. I love that. That was one of my favorite fights ever. But I also love real technical fights where I see like two artists trying to solve each other's riddle, trying to figure each other out, you know? Like Luke Rockhold versus Yoel Romero was that. Like Yoel just trying to figure him out. Maybe I move like this. And then boom, drops that left hand on him. Same thing with him versus Chris Weidman. He's just moving around. It's hard to figure out what he's going to do. Hard to figure out what's coming. And then whoom, flying knee to the chin or to the head. He's a great example of a guy who just figures out how to break your rhythm and figure it through rather than just running at you. Just clash. You know, Frank Mir was just talking about that Fedor fight, and he was saying that his ego got the best of him. Did you see the fight? It's a really good fight. Really crazy until Fedor KO'd him. Fedor caught him with a left hand and dropped him and put him away. But before Fedor KO'd him, Frank Mir had hit Fedor And it got interesting in the very beginning seconds of the fight, but then Fedor hit him with a perfectly timed hip throw. Just fucking boom! I mean, sent him flying through the air and slammed him to the ground. And apparently, Frank said from that moment on, his ego got the best of him. He's trying to get him back. And he wound up just getting in this crazy brawl and getting knocked out. It's really, fighting to me is so interesting. You know, it's just so interesting when you see all the different things that people can do and how they're going to match up together and what one person's going to be able to figure out how to get their ideas through. My idea is I want to kick this motherfucker in the head. How can I do this? I got to figure out how to get through. And his idea is I want to take this guy down and punch his fucking face in. How do I figure out how to do this? And then the two of them are just like trying each other's strat, and you don't really know. You don't fucking know. You don't know until they get in there for the most part. It's the greatest shit ever.